believe Need for Speed, our philosophy is about fun, friends, and speed. Having fun with your friends at high speed. We're introducing a new open system to the game. We've been thinking for a long time about freedom and exploration and how the player can express themselves in the game. What we think is really, really important is that I can do whatever I want, whenever I want to do it. It's like most things in life. I can look at any website I want. If I rent a movie, I can watch the end first. If I buy a book, I can read the end and the middle. I can do whatever I want. In gaming, it's still very, very conventional, right? So we want to shake that up. With Need for Speed, since we took it over, we wanted to shake things up. So the first thing we thought about is, why do I have to wait to get all the cars? Why don't we just put all the cars in the game right from the start? If you can find it, you can drive it. So it's a very simple idea. And the only reason we haven't done that before is because 20 years of racing game convention says you can't do that. It says you've got to start in a slow car and get to the end car. But again, people want to play the game however they want. They paid the money, let me drive the cars, and that's all it's about. We always favor the player. So if you're offline with the AI, we always make sure the AI gives you a good race. So whether you're really good or really bad, the AI is going to give you a good race. We like to entertain the player as much as possible, so we're really about fun. Every decision we make, we'll always try and favor the player as much as possible. Of course, online is like the Wild West, right? You don't know who you're going to match up with. But again, that's why we try and make our online play a lot more social, a lot more fun, a lot more friendly. 12 players online, multiplayer speed list. For all the Paradise fans, if they're familiar with the stuff we started with free burn challenges, that's the stuff you're seeing there. Line up, jump all over each other, do a takedown challenge, do a drift challenge, then we'll do a race, then we'll do a team race. We're serving up a lot more variety and challenges than we've ever done before, and I think players are really going to get a kick out of it. So in Most Wanted, drive around, find cars. Once you've found them, you've got them. And you can switch at any time. We have a really simple button system called Easy Drive. 2 pushes right on the D-pad, gives you all the cars you've found. You can switch at any time. It would suck to say you have to go back to a garage, just what we did before on games we made before. I just think the world of gaming has changed. We want to make things fast and make things fluid. You can do that with Connect Voice. You can just say cars, Lamborghini, Aventador, yes, and you've got it. So we're just trying to break down the barriers between the player and the game and give me fun faster. Hot Pursuit, in that universe part of Need for Speed, when I think about Hot Pursuit, that's beautiful cars, that's like car advertisements. That's like rolling hills, the coast, surf, it's California vibe. Most Wanted is a lot more of an East Coast vibe. If you remember the original game, it was set in this mythical city called Rockport, but it was very autumnal. We always thought it was kind of East Coast. Our city, Fairhaven, it's been inspired a lot by East Coast. It's been inspired by upstate New York. It's been inspired by places like Boston. We have a good look around. We do a lot of variety, not in just the roads, but also in what you're driving around. It's a lot more industrial than, say, Paradise or Most Wanted ever was. We're big on gameplay customization, not necessarily visual customization. Our game's all about supercars. We don't see many people doing visual customization on supercars. We always say we think they look pretty good when they come out of the factory. If you look at the cars behind me, they look pretty good on the street. We're into gameplay customization. We think things have kind of moved on quite a lot from adding vinyls and decals to your car. We think that's a bit kind of old-fashioned for us now. I understand how people really dig it, but that's just not where we're really at. I want to choose what I apply to my car and what gameplay benefit it's going to get to me. Is it going to make my car lighter? Is it going to make my car stronger? What type of tires am I going to put on the car? How is boost going to work? But since we took over Need for Speed, there's some things we're going to leave behind. And some of that stuff is what we're going to leave behind. We love having real cars in the game. These are the best looking cars Need for Speed's ever had. We can do pretty much whatever we want. We work really closely with the manufacturers. Here in Germany, we work really closely with Porsche and BMW and guys like that. We know the guys at Pagani, the guys at Lamborghini, all these guys. We just hooked up with the EA guys in Russia, hooked us up with a Russian sports supercar company called Marussia, and we just put their car in the game. So we have pretty much freedom to do whatever we want, really. But again, it's more about how you play rather than the more the destruction stuff. That's more in the burnout camp than the Need for Speed camp for me. I think what personally I'm most proud of the new handling model we're bringing out with this game. The physics team, led by guys like Hamish Young, they've done an amazing job. You can really dance these cars around like never before. What we're doing with tires and mods and surfaces, I think it's by far the best driving we've ever done.